just like that, we teleported to Versus. Yeah, MuteAce versus MVD.
Oh, for real, man.
Very frequent match. Versus also the place where most Game 5 sets happen. So this really could be another long one, but it's absolutely going to be entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing I gotta say, if you live in Florida, you better have Peach knowledge. You better have Snake knowledge.
Catching those grenades with each aerial. Tough for MuteAce early. 3 up tilts.
Yeah.
We'll do it until it's right, damn it.
Yeah. If you don't succeed the first time, man, just keep going for it again and again and again. Right now, he's trying to cross him up with that down air, pressuring his shield to forward tilt, but MuteAce is able to find that down throw into the back air. Going high here, MVD, but MuteAce is still ready for it. Trying to find him up high with the rainbow.
Oh, just teasing the space there with the nair. Light fade away, catching MuteAce.
Okay.
Whoa, just mixing up the tempo a little bit. Up, here comes the Nikita.
You know, as much as I'd like to, okay. As much as I'd like to see like a Paracel kill off the top, because I do think you can float and react to that. I'm just as scared as MuteAce to say, what if an explosion hits me? What if it's a huge turnaround? I don't know what's gonna happen, you know? So I totally understand just the raw patience instead.
Drop a cart, get dispose of the evidence. I don't want that grenade. I like those high Nikitas from MVD. Like if you can rain as many explosions as possible, do it. Maximize the anarchy.
Center on deck. Totally understand. Snake using it. Avid item user. You gotta remember, items and projectiles are a little bit different in this game. A person that's an avid item user usually understands how all of their hitboxes and hurt boxes kind of play around with items, right?
Yeah, sure. You trying to give the slip.
Another thing, I actually want to talk about this.
Ooh, item play.
Maybe after the stock.
Those regrabs.
200%. Holy moly.
Oh.
So this is what I want to talk about. In the last game, if you Z-drop and then instantly do an aerial, you'll re-catch the item and while also executing the aerial. However, depending on how you were moving, it could be difficult. A lot of times you would just drop it, and so you would have to use just maybe a Z-drop up air or something like that. In this game, you can do any aerial and you'll still re-grab it, which is kind of nice.
Nice off the forward air. Knew that he didn't have a true combo spot dodge and then kept it going. MVD though, taking the effects of the up smash, and then MuteAce fought right in that wave into a forward air for a kill.
I love that tech chase onto that platform. A great usage of those platforms. I think that might be one of the reasons Peaches like it here. If you're able to kind of pressure on that platform, maybe hit him with a forward air, already that close to a blast zone. Now MVD, back center control, back turned because of that, the turn blew up that explosion.
MVD still testing the nerves of MuteAce. Oh, C4 to center stage. Mute seen it, didn't roll in. All right, beaten to the punch for that grab. MuteAce still in this game, 49. Not enough to do the down throw, so MVD just sends him off stage.
The second time we saw that air dodge at that bottom right angle used effectively, but I'm pretty sure that was untechable. It looked like the amount of velocity that he got sent at might have meant that it wasn't untechable. Great item, man. Well, actually, that one's a projectile. A great projectile that you can just fully control.
Yeah,
and
just
catch
manual input.
Those opponents that are just have a hard time recovering. Game 1 to MVD.
MuteAce had that face of determination. He faces down again on Kalos for game 2. It was close. I mean, at around 160, that's when MuteAce died. Had MVD at close to 90. There were a couple of key points. The dash attack, just MVD showing that his frame data knowledge is there, beating MuteAce to his nair that would have put him in a position where the game would have gone the other way. But here we are, MVD enjoying that first game win.
Back throw, try to confirm. He knew that explosion was going to come out right in time. Just kind of misspaced it. Might have been also really good DI from MuteAce. Oh, he tried to stick him in the air. You saw that? Wait, did he stick him?
I mean, your attention split in so many different ways as a Snake player. You got to manage the fuse, go up to 2 grenades, know where your C4 is, even when that light's gone. But as a Snake player, you have that knowledge in your head. MuteAce is focused on other things like the F tilts, the back airs, all the attacks that MVD's been laying on top of. And then these traps are still set.
Yeah.
Right beneath the surface.
This is an incredibly dynamic set so far. I like it. High-level mind games. It really has to keep track of so many different facets of the match, man. And these guys are hanging. They're doing well. The float.
Solid spacing on the retreats there. MuteAce trying to keep it safe. Has a bit of a lead here, but at any moment, MVD can get that kill too. You gotta watch out. MVD looking for MuteAce to falter, expecting rolls at times, and MuteAce hasn't bit yet. No. Oh, going back for another back air, just pressing the shield. MVD likes to move just as much as MuteAce is expected to in the mind of MVD.
Down throw, not at the right percent for the up tilt confirm. Instead, dashes out, dash back in, seals off stock with forward tilt. Off stage here. MuteAce doing really well to secure that first 46 in that one combo that we just saw. Now trying to find his way back onto the stage. Tides are turned.
Yeah, up air, not allowing MVD to start the game. Even on recovery, MuteAce won't let up the pressure. This is when you want to press that advantage. He's doing pretty well. Shields the grenade. And it's really, you can only get a few strikes before you have to reset and wait. You can't overreach here.
Yeah.
MVD will take advantage and strike hard. So Mute playing a very meticulous game here. Tried to get the back air to knock off a Cypher.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that was smart. That was smart.
Parasol not getting a large amount of knockback and followed up with a nair. Great play from MuteAce.
Grenades covering that landing. MVD in the corner. MuteAce has a pretty good sizable lead this game. You know, his punish game has been on point. He's been spacing so well too.
He's really following through on these hits too. Look at him
yeah,
on top.
I agree.
Sees the nair. Know you're at a range where I can chase you down, and I'll try to be on top.
And that's all part of what we can call the tech chase. Oh, there he is.
Bold.
I knew he was going to go for it eventually.
But nice.
You know, but it's all about positioning yourself right after you win neutral so that you can potentially contain that advantage state as long as possible. First hit of forward air, nair into up tilt. MVD though at 160.
And we need to see more of those bullfire tactics. Like, sure, you can get a mix. Nice follow. Catching the landing there was an air dodge, punished by MuteAce.
Up smash, a phenomenal tool in Peach's arsenal. Has invincibility on it. You know, it's just mighty, mighty powerful. I don't know if there's a weak hitbox on it. And if it is, it's not that weak. I'll tell you that.
I'm pretty sure there is like a little bit of an outside range where
is
it
there?
doesn't fully connect.
Yeah.
But either way, MuteAce was there because he's playing such a tight game on MVD. Don't let him breathe, because that's when he starts setting up the traps. That's when the explosions start happening, and then you lose control. Mute does not want that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go. Game 3 now, big deciding game in these best of 5 sets. Oh, I love it.
He's going for a little shield pressure.
Again, get off this platform, man. Which is, you know, maybe this wasn't the best for MVD to counterfeit so far.
A real strong start for MuteAce right now.
Exactly.
In this game 3. Wow.
You know, I think I think you're still right about that teen angst we were talking about, but like kind of that energy and that emotion that comes when you're at a deficit. All of a sudden, you know, I think MuteAce wants this at least second place finish, but I think actually he really wants this first place finish. And there's only one person standing in his way right now in the moment, and that's MVD.
Yeah, for sure. Getting knocked into losers finals here by Raito, the man waiting in grand finals. MuteAce took a 3-0 loss. You better believe
3-1.
you. Oh, 3-1? Sorry.
I believe it's 3-1.
Better believe he wants that run back nonetheless.
There we go. That's another one. 3 stocks to 1. Losing that one. Spoke a little too soon. MVD setting up camp here. This is my fort, and I will treat it well.
The self-avenge, the equivalent exchange. 1 kill for a kill. Nice. Having a lot of shield pressure.
Yes.
Yeah, the C4 blowing up the grenade too.
I like these. Just dropping them, picking them up, throwing them again.
I like the high vegetable. It actually connected with MVD. He was able to block it.
Unfortunately, that combo lasted just long enough that at the end of it, the grenade exploded. It actually allowed the MuteAce to get another confirm after the explosion. Smart stuff, just missing the mark slightly. MuteAce, turn up on deck, wants a setup. Looked for it, almost had it. The dash tag, MVD now.
Oh, a dash attack right on the platform was what MVD needed there. Able to catch him while the move is ongoing with an up tilt. At 107, I mean, he just needs a couple good guesses here.
Oh, wow, 100% though. You're right. 1 forward air away, I believe.
Yeah,
But
and then taking the lead.
You know, this was 3 stocks to 1 though. We saw in the Dyer versus MVD match, this guy can find his way out of a harm's way almost every single time. There it is though.
But man, Mute tracking the high recovery. And I mean, it's not like MVD's not throwing the kitchen sink at him.
No.
Throwing high grenades, dropping Nikitas, whatever he can from up top. Mute says, okay, I'm not worried about it. You're still going to get touched by this metal.
I know, right? It's like, I don't know how much heat you're out here dropping, but mine's better. I got the fan base. The people are behind me. We know how strong the family all the Peach players are.
Yeah. MuteAce 1 game away from the attempt at redemption against Raito. MVD trying to take his stab at it. You already tried. It's my burn. What's up? Has his quarter on the cabinet, so to speak.
I like that, actually kind of fading back with the down airs. Doesn't want to get close to that grenade on block. Okay, forward air. Off the stage, another one. Still living though, heavy boy. Wanted to cover the landing option after that Cypher. Great B reverse though from MVD.
Yeah.
Jeez, that kills too early.
And this is at the point where it's critical that MVD does do those B reverses at these times. You got to mix up the landings because MuteAce is trying to get it figured out. You saw how Game 3 ended. Don't want to have a repeat in Game 4 and send himself home.
And Funk, this might end up going to Game 5, just like you said earlier. Oh, going so low.
Mute's still seeing to it, that he follows through and gets these kills. Behind by a little bit now. Like you said, I wounn't be surprised to see a Game 5 happen. South Florida definitely known for it.
No.
MVD, though lives in Oklahoma, he's still a player of versus at heart.
You want to know something fun? The first versus Ultimate Tournament went to 4 o'clock, or maybe even 5.
I believe it. Also, you had that balloon. New game, you get numbers that you're not exactly expecting.
Yeah, that was for sure. Back into the Nair.
Ooh, I like that.
Off stage here. He's going to have to recover somehow.
Little float mix-up, showing what's in that bag of tricks.
MuteAce doing very well this stock so far, and he wants to regain this lead. Ooh, but striking again with those feet, man.
He's trying to rise the intensity here. MVD still cold in his approach. Stood firm, got the up tilt. He can do it again and keep this set rocking.
Back air off the stage. Back air won't curl yet. Forward air will. Looking for it. Looking for it again, but counter option, anti-air, MVD, so much damage.
Now the interruptions, possibly reads coming out of MVD. Beer versus to stay close, drop those grenades right next to MuteAce.
Wow. Big splash damage.
Oh! The mortar plant.
Game 5.
And here we have it.
Here we have it. Going back and forth, but grueling set to say the least. You know, I really can't say that one person gets a read on the other person for very long.
I'm hooked. This match is enthralling. Like it's wild seeing the wild adjustments from each of the players. The setup game from MVD, trying to match step for step with the aggression coming out of MuteAce.
Once again, Peach versus Snake, and you know, so far I've loved this. I've loved it so much. Yeah. There's the little things, man, the little things that matter, and these guys have been picking up on the little things from each other the whole time. So small with that shield.
This match to decide third place, Game 5 of Losers Finals. They come to Papa 3.
Gotta land here. Big turn of the tide, actually, for MuteAce. After a strong start from MVD. MVD now setting up, throwing out the up smash. Grenades here. Oh, again, yes, having to drop that shield. I think he would have had his shield broken after that if he held onto it. And the anti-air, knowing most opponents will actually opt to jump when they're cornered. Right there, calling it out.
And just a casual walk-up, too. Somewhere Star smiled.
Oh, I love it. Don't drop shield after that Peach Bomber unless you knew you already secured a parry.
MVD still trying to track down MVD. MVD got a coat of grease on him, looking
I
extra
know, right?
slippery. Oh, but bomb! No! He blew up the grenade and himself. Taking some damage. Didn't get the full brunt of it, though.
Oh, I like that. He knew he only got a few hits of that up air. Tried to get a drag down up air afterwards. No full conversion. Still, look at this. Great percent. Really quick turn of the tides actually with that percent, but he's in the corner and a floaty character. We already saw it. This percent is the perfect percent for up tilt kill, but he might not need it if he's snaking all around here.
Well, that platform hadn't quite settled, and maybe Mute thought that he would run off the ledge a little earlier than he did, but still taking that hit from the Nikita. Looks a little rough around the edges, but it's okay.
Yeah, Muta here, though, at his last stock.
Needs to put a pristine stock on MVD.
So
Get this
much
evened out.
yeah.
At 88%, it's going to be very tough for MuteAce.
And I feel like he's playing it just a little tad too aggressive right now. He wants to seal us away.
Yeah, and there's still 4 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. There's a lot of time here. I don't think MVD is going to let him start to slow it down so much.
Oh, wow. So
The
smart.
intensity's already up. It's going to happen. Another high comeback. Air dodge.
Yeah, and then Nair's going to seal it away, but at 95, I think an up tilt will kill. He's going to have to play extra floaty. Yup.
All right.
Yup.
Oh.
Oh, actually, no, not yet. No rage.
That shield push.
Getting out of there. How to roll
And then
away.
punish the reach. All right,
He wants it. He wants it.
He definitely wants this win. Wants to go to grand finals. This is tense. 133 to 33. A clean 100% lead. Under 4 minutes on the clock. MVD closing on his prey.
Opportunity here for MuteAce.
Trying to open
Big
the window.
opportunity.
Breaking the
big air
door.
one. Catching these landings.
The rainbow.
so
Keep
well.
him juggled.
There's a bomb.
Oh, the grenade blew up the bomb bomb in his hand.
Oh, the shield poke!
The shield damage stayed after that bomb blew up in his hands, making that shield poke easy with the Nikita. MVD clutches out a 3-2 win.
I've never seen MuteAce this upset before.
MuteAce out at third. MVD continues on and gets a chance to challenge Raito in grand finals that come to Papa